Hello friends, this is Dr. Neeta and I welcome you all to this session of Brainwaves. Now again, it's a part of our I'm a Winner workshop. I have posted few of the stories today regarding how telepathy might have happened in the previous days, how actually our brainwave travel. Now first, try to understand what do you mean by brainwaves. So in this picture, whatever you can see that work as electrodes, and these electrodes actually understand the activities of brain, just like our to understand the activities of our heart. We are having ECG. In the same way, for understanding the activities of brain, we are having EEG, and there are different kind of waves. So let's begin with brain waves. In this way, certain kind of waves we can understand as the activity of brain. So it's an introduction that all these kind of points we are going to discuss in today's session. The brain, an electrochemical organ, emits signals as result of its activity, can generate as much as 10 watts of electrical power. Brain activity signals EEG and MEG can be recorded as brain waves, often expressed in hertz or cycles per second. So just like in the introduction I told you, we are having a device to understand the activities of heart. In the same way, we are having device to understand activity of our brain, and the signals are measured in the form of EEG, MEG, and it's actually that quantity is measured in cycles per second or hertz. So this is about our brain, which is the electrochemical organ because it emits some kind of signals. What are brain waves? It's going to describe the nature and function of brain waves, including patterns, related processes and states. So there are gamma, beta, alpha, theta and delta. These are the different categories in which actually these brain waves are categorized. This brain wave, the brain is powered by electromagnetic energy. Whether we are mentally active, resting or asleep, the brain always has electrical activity. We can view and analyze the traces of electrical activity that represent the brain waves. Like all waves, brain waves have a frequency which are measured in cycles per second or hertz. The lower the hertz, the slower the wave. Now, introduction to brain waves. Now, in this picture, you can see one A, that is 28 cycles per second, and B, that is 7 cycles per second. Now, just try to compare how many activities actually happening within a particular given amount of time, and here how much activities are happening in a given amount of time. So, compare the two brain waves in figure A and B. Pattern A is much more rapid pattern, with the waveform completing its cycle 28 times in a given time frame. Pattern B is much more slower, with the brain form cycling only 7 times during the same time interval. If the time frame given is 1 second, then figure A would be 28 cycles per second or 28 hertz per second. Figure B would be 7 cycles per second or 7 hertz per second. So these are the different kind of images we can get about the activity of the brain waves. Now starting with the pattern. So first pattern is gamma wave, the deeply focused brain wave that support incredibly high level of information processing, joy and compassion. Very rapid pattern produces higher level of compassion and the ability to process and analyze complex information. State of gamma is enhanced awareness, self-awareness and insight, clarity of mind and euphoria. Neural processes are higher integration of sensory information, higher level of brain organization, deeply influence waking consciousness and perception, found in all part of the brain. And the speed is 40 hertz to 99 hertz per second. So this particular frequency 40 to 99 is considered as gamma waves, and states we have seen it's self-awareness and insight, clarity of mind and euphoria states. we can see gamma patterns. Now next pattern is beta wave. The brain wave of deep engagement and conscious thoughts, also called as multitasking monkey mind. Prolonged beta can cause exhaustion and feelings of anxiety and discomfort. State is wide awake, focused and alert. Sensory motor awareness, peak physical and mental performance. Processes, complex mental processing, analyzes new information rapidly. Short bursts have been used to increase cognitive functions. The frequency is 13 Hz to 39 Hz. So beta frequency lies between 13 to 39. Again, we'll see beta waves, which is alertness, concentration, and cognition. Beta waves range from 13 to 40 Hertz. Eye-hand coordination will be better, visual acuity and wide awake, mental alertness and higher level of external concentration that help prepare for an exam. So examination situation wherein we are studying hard and we are having that particular pattern, which is beta pattern of our brain activities. Now next beta pattern is alpha, the brain wave of relaxed focus, peak performance and the ability to forgive. Create a relaxed clarity and peaceful yet focused mindset. Benefits reading, planning and imagination. States are open focus, beginning of drowsiness, relaxed alertness and Zen meditation. Processes, accelerated learning can stimulate the release of serotonin. The frequency is 8 Hz to 12 Hz. Again, alpha, non-arousal situation, that is R and R. The zone, that is visualization zone, fears and anxiety dissolves, enhanced creativity comes. Alpha waves range from 9 to 14, slower and higher amplitude, rest and meditation level, gateway to deeper state of consciousness. Next is theta wave, the profoundly relaxed brain wave of effortless visualization. Emotional healing and creative insight associated with accessing long-term memories and healing emotional trauma. Theta waves range from 4 Hz to 7.5 Hz frequency. States are uh, hypnagogic state, dreaming sleep, and deep meditation state. Processes, creative inspiration, vivid imagery, long-term memory, out-of-body experiences. Again, brainwave theta, daydreaming, monotonous driving, shoring, deep meditation, wave range from 5 to 8 hertz. Now you can see the difference for some points. So that is considerable difference. 5 to 8 hertz lower than alpha. The ideation that can take place is often free flow and without self censorship or guilt. Is a very positive mental state. Now next pattern is delta. The high amplitude brain rhythms of unfathomably deep meditation, physical restoration, uncommon intuition and heartfelt empathy. Many of the benefits of brainwave entrainment technology are associated with this brainwave pattern. States are formless or expansive awareness, very deep meditation, deep dreamless sleep. Processes, healing and recuperation, promotion of empathy, immune system is strengthened. Delta pattern are 0.5 Hz to 3.5 Hz. So it's a very low brainwave pattern. Generally, these kind of pattern one can see in the person who is in coma. So it's a very rare pattern which the means conscious person can go into, but achieving it is very helpful. Again, this is what is the overall structure wherein we can find beta 15 to 40 hertz, wherein we can find alertness, concentration and cognition. 10 to 15 is alpha, the zone of calmness, visualization and creativity. 8 to 10 is low alpha, which is peaceful and contemplative. 4 to 8 is theta, that is deep meditation, intuition, memory and mysticism. And 1.5 to 4 hertz is delta, healing, deep sleep, detached awareness. Brain waves delta, so deep sleep, the brain waves of subconscious, trigger release of human growth hormones. You remain conscious in a deep delta state, healing and regenerate. Delta waves range from 2 to 3 hertz. So these are the different kind of brain waves. Now there are three parts of your autonomous nervous system. First is sympathetic, then parasympathetic, and then there are two major functions of thoughts part. So we'll see sympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for your body's fight or flight reaction or situation. The sympathetic nervous system's primary processes, however, constantly active as a basic level of maintain of homeostasis or homeodynamics. The parasympathetic system looks after the working of your body during the rest and recuperation, that is digestion and all. The parasympathetic nervous system has been said to promote a rest and digest response, promote calming of the nerves, return to regular function, and enhancing digestion. Functions of nerves within the parasympathetic nervous system includes dilating blood vessels leading to the GI tract. It's a gastrointestinal tract, means whatever kind of hollow organs are there, that all comes under GI tract, increasing the blood flow. It also controls your heart rate and body temperature under normal condition. That's a third part of autonomic nervous system. Now see first autonomic nervous system, sympathetic, that is fight and flight situation, alertness, and which remains in the beta waves. So these are the different in the right side, whichever diagram you can see within that figure, whatever number of organs are listed, all the organs are get affected when there is a fight or flight situation, which is handled by our autonomic nervous system. And whenever there is parasympathetic situation, which is rest and digest, which triggers release of HGH, that is healing regeneration of delta waves. Again, these many organs are impacted or involved within this process. So this much for this video. Thank you very much.